In this video, I'm going to give you 7 Filipina love scams that you may never suspect when looking for a Filipina to be in a relationship with. These are not your usual run-of-the-mill love scams that are easy to detect. In fact, what I'm about to tell you here are rather more in-depth and calculated, and based on detailed lies after lies, whilst these women keep a straight face and story. So to find out these 7 rather unique but equally devastating Filipina love scams, be sure to buckle up real tight and stay with me here. Okay, let's kick this off by me saying that the love scams that I'm about to mention here are not a reflection on the vast majority of Filipinas who are very decent and honest women. But as in any country, you'll always find a small percentage of people who are looking to make money from you in some way. Although on my channel I largely highlight many positive aspects of being in a relationship with a Filipina. However, one still needs to know what some women in the Philippines may be doing, so you'll know their game and you'll be able to avoid the trouble that they'll certainly bring. So don't be put off in your search for a Filipina. Just be aware and careful and you'll be fine. In fact, if you're searching for a genuine Filipina, why not check out my affiliate link in the pinned comment to the Philippines' #1 dating site to find your Filipina soulmate. Number 1 is the Filipina Mall worker scam. This scam often involves Filipinas either from the province or city areas who find themselves a job in large malls specifically to seek out and find foreign men. Now, of course, whether these women are genuine in their search for a man or not is debatable, and of course, we can't put them all in one category. Whilst you may find a decent Filipina who works as a shop assistant in the big city malls, equally, you'll have some, and maybe many, who have one thing in mind. And that is to have you fall in love with her, knowing that you're most likely on vacation, so that when you leave the Philippines, you'll think that you guys are in a solid relationship together, and of course, you'll then be sending regular monthly payments to help her and her family. Know that such a woman never has any real intentions of ever being in a serious relationship with you, and she could in fact be playing another or several other foreign guys off to make a rather good income. Number 2 is the couple love scam, which I've done a couple of videos on over the years, and it's one that many people find hard to believe but has been highlighted on the very popular Raffy Tulfo YouTube channel. In this scam, a married Filipino couple, usually in their 20s or 30s, set a plan for the Filipina to go online and find a foreign man or men who will fall in love with her, so they'll send monthly payments, gifts, and maybe even land and a house. I know this sounds crazy, but you can be very sure that this is big business for such couples, and in many ways, it's very easy money. Once the Filipina has gained the trust of the foreign man, she'll start talking very sweet to him, and she'll try and push the relationship along as fast as she can. She'll start looking for the moment that the man falls in love with her, and she may test him out by saying that she loves him just to see his response. Once he says that he loves the Filipina, then it's game on, and she'll start to really push to capture his heart, and nothing here is off limits. So she'll start to get what she wants, which of course is money. And this can continue to play out when the foreign guy comes to the Philippines to be with his sweetheart. At this time, the Filipina's husband will give his wife his blessing to go off with the foreign man for the time that he's in the country, and she may do whatever it takes to have him convinced that she is his one and only. I've heard stories where the Filipina has even introduced the foreign man to her husband and kids, but have said to the foreigner that he is her uncle and the kids are her nieces and nephews. You can be sure that it's a well-orchestrated plan where the goal is to be convincing and to get much of your money moving forward. You can check out my full video on the couple love scam by clicking on the card above, after the video of course. And if you're enjoying this video and the channel, be sure to subscribe and press the notification bell for all future videos. Number 3 is the baby love scam. This is where a usually single Filipina is looking for a foreign man, not so much to have a long-term relationship with, but more a short relationship of a very sexual nature with the intention to get pregnant. Now, it's not necessarily her intent to do this to get money from you in the form of child support, because that can be hard to enforce, and really, she's more interested in having your baby because of your colour. Yes, indeed. Some Filipinas believe a baby that has a mix of Filipino and Caucasian makes a more beautiful baby than one of pure Filipino blood. And they know that many of these foreign guys hit the streets of Metro Manila, Cebu City and Angeles City in particular, looking for girls to have a good time with. So these girls will strategically place themselves in these areas looking for such men who they know they can easily seduce in order to get their prize. And many of these guys will return home after his wild time in the Philippines, none the wiser that he now has a child in the Philippines. Number 4 is the silent hooker love scam. This is when hookers will not act like a typical street walking hooker in revealing clothes and boots, but dress more like an average but very good looking Filipina. Many of these girls will be freelancers rather than working for someone else. So they hit the bars and other areas well known for foreign guys who are looking for a romantic encounter with a Filipina. The unsuspecting man may think that she's a normal single woman, and they may have a great time together where the man may buy her some drinks, take her to dinner and maybe even a movie. She'll become rather friendly with him, and it will be clear that he's about to score big time with this beautiful woman. They'll go back to his motel, where she'll wait until he's naked on the bed before asking him for money. And if he refuses, she may threaten to call security or the police, saying that she's either underage or a married woman. Whilst this is most likely a bluff, such a foreign guy in the Philippines doesn't want to run the risk of having any troubles with the law, and so many will just pay to avoid the possibility of any problems. Another thing that she may do is she may wait for an opportunity where she can get your wallet or money belt without you seeing. So she may be very patient and indeed go through with a rather wild night with you. But you can be very sure that she's been watching your every move and knows exactly where you keep your money, and she'll strike before she leaves in the morning. Number 5 is the hot bar girl love scam. This is where a bar girl will flirt with you in order to get you to buy her drinks and to make you feel like that she has a thing for you and that you'll get lucky by the end of the night. Now the fact is that you've got no chance of getting lucky here, and you can be sure that it will cost you a lot of money and could even get you hurt. One must know that very few bar girls are looking for a relationship with guys that walk in the door, and it's the naive foreigners who are the ones that think all Filipinas will fall madly in love with them. Let's be clear right here and know that she's playing you. Remember that she's not alone in the bar, as that's where she works, and she has several bouncers in that bar that will look after her very well and are looking to make some money of their own. Not only will you be overcharged for your drinks, food and even nuts, they'll be looking to get so much more. When it comes time to leave and you think that you'll be leaving with her, guess what? Your bill will arrive with some crazy amount on it, and as soon as you protest, you'll be met by a few tough bouncers who'll get the money from you either the easy way or the hard way. Number 6 is the double life love scam. This is where a Filipina who may be married will go online or seek a foreign guy in person in the Philippines to have him fall in love with her to get his money. Now, this woman won't tell anyone what she's doing, and in fact, she may very well make up a cover story saying that she has a legitimate job when all along she's searching for a foreign guy to be her cash cow. If she's searching online, then she may go to an internet cafe for the day. And if she's searching in person, then she'll go to where many foreign guys hang out. If she finds such a foreign man in the Philippines, she may even hang out with him most days and some nights, much in the same way she would if in a real relationship together. Now, these women can easily come unstuck because keeping her lies straight can be very difficult, and she uses her cute looks and body as a weapon to keep any suspicion at bay. Number 7 is the family scam. Now, much in the same way as the couple scam, but the whole family may be in on this scam, from a husband right through to her parents, grandparents, aunties, uncles, and so on. Make no mistake, many of the family can be in on this because they'll all ultimately benefit. So you may be chatting to her online or in person, where she introduces all her family members who will each play their part and not mention that she's married with kids. They all know what's at stake here, and you'll be convinced that they're all wonderful, honest people. Make no mistake, this one can be a difficult one to see straight up, and many have been sucked into this. So for those of you that want more peace of mind in knowing that your Filipina is who she says she is or not, then check out my affiliate link in the pinned comment to my friends at Love Guardians, who are experts in cybersecurity and have a detective on the ground in the Philippines. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.